I would like to thank Jim Carrey, Jane Carrey and Rob Nason for the inspiration to make this tutorial. Thank you so much. And don't forget to go to the website or your local bookstores to get the book How Roland Rolls.
Kids like you and waves like me.
This is what you'll need.
Deeper than that deep blue sea.
Water.
We own Earth, Mars, and
a dotting tool. Some makeup sponge, just a little bit, it's enough. Tweezers. A nail art brush. A plastic plate to mix the acrylic paint. And of course acrylic paint. Blue, turquoise and white. Also 2 nail polishes, one blue and one turquoise. And of course a good top coat. Let's get started. First, you apply a top coat of your blue nail polish. I'm adding a second coat. Now, first step, making Roland and Shimmer.
Then I'm gonna spit you out. So if you see me coming, you better get to higher ground. There's gonna be deep trouble.
You're gonna use the plastic plate to mix your acrylic paint. I mixed it white and blue to make this little light blue, and also white and turquoise to make this light greenish, bluish, ocean-like color. The first step is to outline your wave, like that.
Feeling so small isn't fun, isn't fair. When I look deeper, I am everywhere. My name is Roland, and I be rolling. If you think you're one small wave, you're gonna change your song. Just roll like me. Someday you'll see that we're the whole wide ocean all along. When it's raining, you can say hello to me. You can ride me down there.
Everything's part of you and me. I'm along for the ride. I can't change with the tide. Love is real.
There really isn't an order to make this. You have to look at the art from the cover of the book to serve as a guide, so you know what you're gonna do. I'm picking up a little dark blue so I can outline again, and I'm gonna go back and forth all the time. You don't have to be perfect.
Don't say I didn't warn ya. I told you I was whack. I won't pretend to need a friend, but I can always use a snack.
Kids like you and waves like me. We're deeper than that deep blue sea. We own Earth, Mars, and Mercury. We have Feeling so small isn't fun, isn't fair. When I look deeper, I am everywhere. My name is Roland, and I be rolling. If you you think you're one small wave, you're gonna change your song. Just roll like me. Someday you'll see that we're the whole wide ocean all along.
I'm trying to create shadow and light of the wave. It's a little tricky, but eventually you'll get there. This is the longest part of this tutorial. It's the one that's gonna take the longest to do because it's a lot of detail, but trust me, it's worth it. Roland is worth it. Again, I'm going back and forth, adding more turquoise or light blue to make it pop up, creating more shade and light.
You better get to higher ground. There's gonna be deep trouble whenever Gnarly comes around. Don't say I didn't warn ya. I told you I was whack. I won't pretend to need a friend, but I can always use a snack.
Kids like you and waves like me, we're deeper than that deep blue sea. We own Earth, Mars, and Mercury. We have everything.
See, now I'm gonna pick up the light turquoise color. I really don't know how to call this. And I'm adding it a little.
My name is Roland, and I be rolling. If you think you're one small wave, you're gonna change your song.
To create more light in the wave, because adding white, it's gonna be really bright, and I don't want that
when it's raining,
yet.
You can say hello to me. You can write me down there.
Now I'm gonna pick up the darker shade of blue that I have, which isn't royal blue, but close enough. And I'm gonna make the mouth of Roland. And to use as a reference, I put two little dots, one a little bit above the other, and then I'm gonna create this C shape to create the mouth. You're gonna need patience to make this design, but trust me, it's gonna be beautiful at the end. And it's not that hard.
Whenever Gnarly comes around, don't say I didn't warn ya. I told you I was whack. I won't
I'm gonna fill up a little because I have to add the shade, which is what I'm doing, of the mouth of Roland.
We're deeper than that deep blue sea. We own Earth, Mars, and Mercury. We have everything.
A little bit of turquoise to create a little light inside his mouth.
Feeling so small isn't fun, isn't fair.
And now in a very light way, I'm literally outlining his mouth, so it can be visible, but not too much.
If you think you're one small wave, you're gonna change your song. Just roll like me. Someday you'll see that we're the whole wide ocean all along. When it's raining, you can say hello to me. You can write me down there.
Everything's part of you and me. I'm along for the ride. I can't change with the tide. Love is real and we'll be fine.
Now you're going to use the white to create the eyes of Roland. First off, I'm going to draw two lines so I can use as a reference to the place where I want the eyes. Then I'm gonna pick up more white, and I'm gonna thicken the line, giving it a rounder shape, an oval shape.
I told you I was whack.
And then I'm gonna add more. And then I'm gonna add more acrylic paint. And then I'm gonna add more white.
We're deeper than
so it can stand out. As you can see, I'm changing position all the time, but I have to do it to be more comfortable to be able to make this. Now I do the same thing for the second eye. As you can see, they have different positions. And again, I'm using the cover of the book as a reference. The amazing cover of the book. See, now Roland and Shimmer. Shimmer is already done.
One small wave, you're gonna change your song. Just roll like me. Someday you'll see that we're the whole wide ocean all along.
Now we're gonna need to add the color of Roland's eyes. Shimmer has a more caramel color, but Roland's eyes are blue, like the ocean. You have to be really careful and very light with the brush to make sure that you won't smudge. But don't worry, you'll get there. Dip your brush into water and then twist the end so it's a little thin. And then dip into black acrylic paint to make the center of Roland's eyes. Be gentle. Then after that, dip into white after you clean up your brush to add the light. Again at the center of Roland's eyes.
And waves like me, we're deeper than that deep blue sea.
Now you're gonna pick up your tiny piece of makeup sponge and dip it into acrylic white paint using your tweezers, and then apply it on the nail, tapping it over gently. Don't worry if it's not looking the way that you want. You can always dip and tap even more.
Feeling so small isn't fun, isn't fair. When I look deeper, I am everywhere. My name is Roland, and I be rolling. If you think you're one small wave, you're gonna change your song. Just roll like me. Someday you'll see that we're the whole wide ocean all along. When it's raining, you can say hello to me. You can write me down there.
See? It's starting to look like Roland. Now you're gonna pick up your turquoise nail polish and add a little bit of color, especially near the tip. And also using your blue nail polish, you're gonna emphasize even more the outline of the wave.
So hungry, it won't do no good to shout, 'cause I'm gonna chew you up, then I'm gonna spit you out. So if you see me coming, you better get to higher ground.
As you can see, I already prepared, the title and the name of Jim Carrey. I had to put it on my nails, and I'm gonna explain the technique in a minute. But before, as you can see, I'm literally using a screwdriver to pop up, the word "how" from my plastic bag. Then I'm trimming a little the excess of transparent nail polish, which was I used to this technique. Then I'm gonna add the top coat to serve as a glue. And then I'm gonna use tweezers to literally pick it up and put it on my nail, and then I'm going to use my fingers and the tweezer to make sure it stays on the place that I want, and it kind of sticks to the nail.
Someday you'll see that we're the whole wide ocean all along. When it's raining, you can say hello to me. You can write me down.
This is like making your own nail art stickers, but in a homemade kind of way. All you need is a plastic bag and some nail polish, top coat preferably, and you're gonna put it on the plastic bag at the size of your nails, and then you can literally, you know, write or draw whatever you want to put in your nails, and after it's dry you can pop it up and do it exactly as I did, which is just, you know, adding top coat and adding the homemade sticker. You can Google for this technique for more details. Now this is all optional, but I decided my nails with the title were a little plain, so I added some bubbles. I used a dotting tool in 2 sizes. I used light acrylic, a light blue acrylic paint to add some balls slash bubbles of even different sizes.
That deep blue sea, we own Earth, Mars, and Mercury. We have everything.
And then I'm gonna add the white balls to make them look like bubbles using the smaller part of my dotting tool.
Feeling so small isn't fun, isn't fair. When I look
See?
deeper, I am everywhere.
Finally, I'm gonna add the top coat, in this case Kiko Gel Look, to seal my design. I did it here on Roland, but I also did it on my other nails with the title to make sure that it doesn't come off. And this is the final result.
You can say hello to me. You can write me down.
See? Roland and Shimmer.
Everything's part of you and me.
Thank you for watching.
I'm along for the ride. I can't change with the tide. Love is real and we'll be fine. I will always be kind. I won't leave you.
There's gonna be deep trouble whenever Gnarly comes around. Don't say I didn't warn ya. I told you I was whack. I won't pretend to need a friend, but I can always use a snack.